Don't you love the types of Kevins and Karens that will continue to do things to antagonize a certain person whilst hiding their phone just below the camera recording this entire thing? And then when finally the person they're going off at snaps and starts going off at them, they whip out the camera and say, "Gotcha!" Making sure when they do upload this clip, they cut out all the parts beforehand that show that they were annoying the crap out of the person that they're antagonizing here. Welcome to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. I'm your host, the Australian Idiot, and let's get into the clips. In this clip here, we've got a customer who was supposedly being extremely irate prior to the clip here, was going off at the workers, was swearing, all that extra stuff, and supposedly have only decided to cut to this point here where we see the clip cuts in after the worker starts going off at him because the worker finally snapped. Unfortunately, we have no idea the true length of this story, considering that the other customer here decides to go with the other guy's direction, and the manager doesn't seem to be too willing to talk.
You can't talk to me like that. Any type of way. I don't care. You can't talk to me.
Why are you swearing at me?
Why are you swearing at me?
You're on camera. Say hi.
I'm on camera.
Good. Oh, you just swung at me?
Shit, yeah?
Yeah?
You and your camera.
Yeah, I'm calling Burger King head office, and you're responsible for this. You're not taking action. Give me my money and my food, please.
Yeah, we're stepping in.
You're on camera.
I don't care. Just because I work at Burger King doesn't mean this should happen. It should not happen. It doesn't matter.
Don't worry, I'll contact. What's your name? Mila?
Yeah, if you're recording me.
Where's your name tag? That's right there. You should
You're
have
not
it.
all on tape. You just have to report her. She didn't step in to report
No.
or take care of her employees.
This is going on YouTube. This is going everywhere.
So you want to walk or something?
No one stood in to take care of anyone.
Yeah, the manager didn't take
There was
action.
no customer service taken care of.
Where's my food? What are you gonna spit in it now?
Yeah, exactly.
You kill innocent people in Afghanistan, and then you come here and try to treat your people.
Who the said I was in Afghanistan? This
Well,
girl.
you're in the
You're
army, and
stupid.
this is not what they do
This is
in
going to head
Afghanistan,
off.
I personally think something did happen beforehand that the customer's chosen to cut out, whether it be an aggressive ask for a refund or whether it just be what I said before, where he was actually being aggressively irate, swearing at the workers, and the workers just snapped. But we can't confirm that, unfortunately. So what are your thoughts? Do you think that happened? Because it seems like it to me, because this seems to be an extreme reaction to a customer. And considering the supposed manager there isn't exactly trying to stop this, it seems, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right that this happened exactly the way that it's being presented by the footage itself. Here we have someone who seems to potentially be a climate change activist type person who also seems extraordinarily high, going into the local Little Caesars, going off at the workers for hurting the environment for how they're handling the pizza boxes. Here's a clip.
Fucking planet. We have one Mother Earth, right? We have one Mother Earth. You get it, right? One Mother Earth. Take care of it. Respect it. Respect it the way that it deserves.
I'm sorry.
Have a good night. I'm gonna send it to your manager. Your
I'll get him. And
yeah,
he's
no
gonna
worries.
kick you out
Get
too.
your manager. Let's go.
Hey, Justin, come here.
Justin, let's go. Let's go. Justin, let's go. I don't care if I get kicked out. Let's go. I'm sorry to bother you, Justin. Your employees don't care about the environment.
I didn't throw this out.
Don't
If
worry,
the
I'm
customer
recording.
takes a box
I'm
out,
recording this
throw
whole
it
time. I'm recording on Facebook Live. Facebook Live, bitch.
You just leave.
Facebook Live.
Have a good night.
Facebook Live, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Facebook Live. You don't care about the environment, bitch. You don't care about the environment. We have one Earth. We have one planet. You don't give a shit about it. We have one Earth. Respect it, bitch. It houses you. It homes you. It makes sure you're good. You don't give a shit.
Excuse me.
No worries. Have a good night, bitch.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So I like 100.
How much?
Reinforce that statement.
She looks like she had so much meth in her system.
I was just gonna say, that's kids why you don't do that.
Yo, boy.
You know, I hate these type of clips sometimes, just because like I do care about like the whole climate change shenanigans. I mean, I live in Australia. The past 3 months has been our summer. It has literally been the hottest summer, bar none. It has been horribly hot. Horribly humid as well on top of that. It's just been horrible to live here over the past few months because the temperature and then the environment around that temperature with the humidity has just sucked. So yeah, I get what she's getting at. But at the same time, usually when it comes to workplaces like this, especially ones that are franchises of major companies like Little Caesars here, usually it's the processes that the company itself employs that is causing all these problems, rather than the staff members just doing stupid shit. Sometimes it is that case, but 9 times out of 10 they may not be providing some form of like way to recycle pizza boxes that get damaged, or have this happen or have that happen, and other things on those lines. And there's also might just be a simple case where she saw a thing happen that didn't actually happen and thought it was a great idea to start screaming and going off at them. Who knows? This guy gets into some form of crash that ends up with his car being on its roof, which is wild to say it itself. Anyway, he gets out of the car and starts going off at the people who are now around him because, you know, he just crashed.
I'm not a lawyer. You shut the up.
Sir, calm down. You're good. You went through something, brother.
He flipped him.
Oh, great. Oh, my
We don't
God.
charge him. That's a lawsuit. And he's got the money to sue. We don't got problem. He's drunk. He's drunk.
Is everybody okay though?
He's wasted.
Did he come out of the car?
Yeah.
Was anybody else with him?
No.
Was he driving or the passenger seat?
No, he was driving.
He was driving?
Yes.
We saw him swerve.
Anybody in the backseat?
Well, he seems to be okay at least, maybe. Something tells me there's some form of concussion or something along those lines that will probably prop up on a later date if he doesn't get himself checked out. Also, it seems like he's definitely a little bit drunk. So, yeah, drink driving, eh? Not good. Here we have someone getting involved in an argument in the drive-thru with one of the workers, where the workers kind of crack under the pressure and starts going off with the customer. What happened before this, we're not 100% sure. We could probably piece the story together based upon what is said after, but, you know, it's very interesting. Here's the clip.
I get nothing because of what?
Because you're being disrespectful.
I haven't said anything to you guys, but you were talking to us disrespectfully. And this is all being recorded right now. So you
can be recorded. This is
I
being
know.
recorded in my drive-thru. Now go.
This is not your drive-thru. We didn't do anything. I'm surely gonna post this on TikTok. We can know about Taco Bell. This is Taco Bell in Erlanger.
This ain't Erlanger, Bob.
What is this?
Florida.
Dixie Highway, y'all. I know I live here, babes. And I also live in LA. Don't do too much, because you can get sued. So who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
You are, because I'm a customer. I haven't done anything to you, and I'm not moving out of this line.
I'm not. You're not a customer because you're not getting nothing in my drive-thru. You don't.
I'm what? Oh yeah. Who do we need to speak to? What's your corporate?
1-800. Get the out of my drive-thru.
Oh yeah. She's very disrespectful. Y'all hear this one here? I don't know her name, but we are at Taco Bell in Dixie. You guys heard how it started off, how they were talking to the customers. Now they said they can't serve us, and we made it here before the time.
You're being disrespectful to my manager.
I haven't. I was asking who they were talking to.
You're being disrespectful. I don't have to put up
It's
with
been
it.
recorded. It has not been
No longer
disrespectful.
requires your services.
So, ma'am,
Goodbye.
am I able to purchase my meal? Because I haven't done anything.
You apologize, I'll give you your food.
Ma'am, I'm not trying to be rude, but what am I apologizing for?
Your mouth. I heard what you said about my sister-in-law and my manager.
Ma'am, you just cussed at me. I haven't cussed at you. I haven't said anything about...
Okay, you're right. I apologize for my part. I apologize.
Yeah, I haven't cussed. I haven't disrespected. I just asked who they were talking to because I'm a customer. You feel me? It wasn't nothing.
I apologize. I was rude.
So I just ran all... I rushed all...
What he's talking about is when you turned to your friend and said, well, they're just being rude.
Yeah, that's a statement that you guys were being rude.
I was asking a question, and that's when you
Okay,
started doing
but ma'am, you got to realize, was that correct to come at somebody, a customer cussing?
And I'm yelling at him and in here as well. What you're not understanding is what I'm doing in here.
I do understand that, but y'all just let that go on for about 2 minutes on this video that I have. I'm not trying to be...
Delete the video, please.
Ma'am.
I asked you nicely. I'm not...
Wait, hold on. Ma'am. Ma'am,
What a whiff these people who just sit there going like, oh, it's all being recorded, what you've done, it's all being recorded, yet we cut in at but that ends up being at the start, and we cut in when someone else does something wrong, but not the person behind the camera, as well as there's some clear thing that there was a bit of context prior to this entire clip here that is just choosing to not be there. Anyhow, from the story that can be pieced together with this clip itself, it seems like the manager and someone else was talking amongst themselves in the background, potentially about the customer, potentially about someone else. Either way, the customer decided to take that as some form of offense and discuss with their friend, like, man, these guys are being really, really rude. And it all seems apparently to have gone from there. Again, we don't know what happened prior to the clip because, you know, the Karen who claims to have been recording the entire thing has only really uploaded everything that happened after the worker started going off, nothing that happened beforehand, which is par for the course. They usually cut out the parts that might make them look bad, even though it also might not at the same time if what has been said is true. So, yeah. Gotta love these recordings that are like, oh yeah, I've been recording the whole thing, but I'm only going to post part of it to make me look good. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's not a fan of fireworks and festivities.
I got you on camera too.
That's fine. You guys, that's illegal. You're not supposed to fire.
2 police cops just passed and they didn't say anything.
I'm sorry?
2 police cops, there they are, and they didn't say anything. Now you have a problem.
I do have a problem. Wait!
I mean, it's really that simple. The cops have passed by. They don't care enough. What do you think you're going to be able to do about when the police that are driving by aren't doing anything about it? Like, come on. It's like, at that point, accept it, you know? Move on. Here we have a Karen who's recently checked into a hotel the night beforehand, and because they were exhausted, they just went to sleep and didn't worry about checking over everything until the next day. They wake up to the next day and it turns out that, there's a bit of rubbish left around from previous people, there's some dust and all these other potential problems, and so they complain to upper management, they complain to the hotel management about it in order to try and get this issue resolved. Someone comes over to attempt to resolve this issue, and this happens.
The issue, I'm going to get to the bottom of this and resolve the issue for you and your family. I want you to be the happiest you can, so you hear. You say you're going to see what I'm going to do.
Yes.
I'm leaving to go do that because I want your family to be happy.
Okay, then you don't have to act that strange with me when I'm asking you to leave this till you resolve it.
And I'm saying again, I'm not acting strange with you. Once you said this wasn't yours and this garbage.
I know, but I just wanted you to leave it here till you resolve it, right? And then take the garbage.
So then I work for you is what I'm saying. I work for the hotel. You said this is garbage and it's not yours.
I know, but there's a lot of garbage here, sir. If you take all the garbage, I'm going to be okay with it. But if you're taking the can that was left in the room and the room was not cleaned properly, I want you to leave this can here and take it when you resolve the issue.
This is a resolved issue, right? You said this was garbage and I'm taking out a resolved issue
so
now.
This is a resolved issue? This is how you resolve issues?
This is
like you
I'm
leave the
going to
garbage
start
here.
resolve.
You leave the garbage here when I check into the room.
What garbage?
This garbage.
Okay, I'm taking the garbage out.
Yes, no, you don't take the garbage out just like that. You should have kept the room clean. My logic is that if this was left in my room, I don't know if the sheets are clean, I don't know if the towels were clean, or they just look spotless and they were not cleaned.
And I'm going to resolve that issue for you.
So why don't you just leave this here, resolve it?
Listen, I'm gonna leave the can here.
Okay.
For one. For two, if you tell me that you need me to resolve something and I'm trying to, now you're stopping me from resolving the issue that...
I don't think you need to take the can to resolve the issue.
It's a start. This is a start. You said this was garbage and it wasn't yours, so I'm removing it from the room because you say it's not nobody in your family.
And this is you resolving the issue?
No, it's the start. And I'm going to come back as a worker here and finish on the resolving the issue that's going to make your family happy. I'm not here. There's not an argument or debate. I'm here to make you guys happy. I'm here to resolve all the issues. You say your carpet was dirty.
I mean,
You say your sheets, you might not be dirty. I'm going to take care of all of that for you and your family to make the rest of your stay here.
I have to make 4 phone calls and come down twice to the front desk in order to get an issue resolved of this garbage being there, and all you do to resolve the issue is pick up the garbage and just leave? So that, I mean, if I want to really report about this, I really cannot.
Well, you can, because I'm here. I'm not going to lie about you.
Well, you're here because I called.
I only, excuse
the
me.
5th time.
Excuse me, and I'll say it again. I came to work at 3 o'clock. I was not here this morning.
I'm talking about the hotel. You work for the hotel, right? I'm talking about the hotel.
This morning, I was not at work. I'm here now trying to resolve the issue. I can't resolve a morning issue if I wasn't here this morning. I'm trying to make your family...
So basically, when somebody checks into your hotel, if they have an issue in the morning, they have to wait till people check in, like, at work.
No, they do not. That's why I apologize for whatever...
People check in, like, at work.
No, they do not. That's why I apologize for whatever didn't happen this morning, but I will take care of it now.
Okay.
That's what I did. Because I'm not here in the morning. I'm sorry again that I wasn't here this morning to make these things better than what they are. The issue, it took too long to get resolved, and I'm going to resolve. That's from the beds to the carpet to everything for your family. I am not here to be rude. I am not here to argue. I'm not here to debate.
Trust me, you've been very rude.
Oh, well, I'm being the best I can when you're yelling.
The way you... No, I have all the right to yell. And one, I'm your customer, who's always right. Two, you did something that is making me yell, right? 3, the way you're acting, sir, it was not mine, but you should have taken this can out before I checked in, not after I complained about it.
Okay, again, and I'm glad you said it. I can't take a can out if I'm not at work. Do you understand that?
I know, but I mean, I am not supposed to know who's at work and who's not at work because this is not my hotel. Well, I don't work here.
My shift is from 3 to 11. And you told me I should have taken this out before.
So if you check into Holiday Inn in Niagara Falls, you have to wait till 3 to get an issue resolved.
No, you're waiting because I'm here now to do it. I don't know what happened in the morning, and I'm sorry again for that. But you're saying it should have been taken out. It should have, but it wasn't.
But nobody did.
I'm taking it out now.
Exactly. So please find that.
Now.
So that's what I'm saying. Now you're taking it out. You might as well just take it out when you resolve the issue, like when you come to pick up or clean up or get the issue resolved, that's when you pick it up.
Okay, and again, I understand what you're saying, but I don't work for you. I work the way I work. So you telling me I have to do it your way, or should I do it my way as a me already working here and know what I have to do to please a family? That's all I'm asking you. If you want me to leave the can, I will leave the can. But being that you told me about the can, I picked the can up and I was going to take it out because it's garbage and come back and finish everything I needed.
If it was garbage, there's a lot of garbage as well. So maybe you might as well just pick up all garbage and take it. I'm okay with that.
That's understandable.
If you're just taking the garbage, because that's the thing that was left here, which does not belong to me, and probably belong to your staff or the people who stayed here before, and your staff did not bother cleaning the room properly. I don't know. By the way, with that, if you open up the drawers, if you look inside the closets, they're all dusty. They've got dust on them.
They're very dusty.
Okay, and again, and I say to you, I apologize for that. But when you checked in, that was the best thing for you and your family to do, is to be right on that, so that issue can be changed.
Actually, we should have, right after the 9 hours drive that we took from New Jersey, we should have really checked into everything before we slept, because we were so tired. But we should have. I'm sorry it took us this morning.
That's understandable. But to the hotel, if you accept that, then it was accepted.
But there are a few things, like you check up in the morning, you don't open up closets, you just take out your nightdress out of your suitcase and you just wear it and go off to sleep.
And that's understandable.
Right? And probably you're so tired that your kids don't even eat properly, they just go to bed.
And I'm sorry.
So I'm really sorry that we did not check through everything at 8 or 9 in the night,
And I'm sorry that if it was dusty to you guys when you woke up.
It's not dusty to me. It'll be dusty to you too if you open that up.
Right. And like I said, the guests are always right. And our job is to fix any problem there is that the guests do not like. Okay. That's what I came up here for. I didn't know that the can was going to be an issue about me taking it if it was garbage and you said it was garbage.
Well, you just started walking away. You did not even turn around until I called you out 3 times.
I didn't know I had to.
You had to, because right now you're serving us and we're the guests of the hotel. You had to.
I didn't know I had to.
Yes, you did have to, sir. You did have to.
I cannot.
You did have to. You're talking in the hotel management. You do have to. Yeah.
When I left your room, I told you I'll be back to resolve every issue. I didn't know because you yelled down the hall and say, hey.
No, I told you here. The first day was here when I said, please leave the can behind. You started walking and you said, oh, I'm resolving the issue, and you just started walking away. All I told you was leave the can. I said resolve the issue, leave the can, and take it when you are done resolving. That's all I said.
And all I said is I didn't know that I had to because I don't work for you.
No, you don't. Well, technically, right now, you're working for everybody who's staying in this hotel.
And that's what I left for, to go do my job. You stopped me again about a can that makes no sense. If I'm going
Well, it does make sense from my side, maybe not from your side.
Can.
No, you can put it right here because I'm not touching it.
Here we go again. Now I gotta put it where you want me to put it.
But that's okay. I mean, if you want to take it, you can take it.
If your family is mad and everything else, but now you're making me seem or belittle me by telling me where you want me to put a can at. If you ask for this can back. I work here, but the way you treating me now is wrong.
I'm not treating you in any which way. You're being very rude to me. That's why I'm talking back to you like this.
There's nobody ever in this building would ever tell you I'm rude. I ain't never been rude to nobody, and I'm not rude to you.
So you're being very rude to me. Trust me. You're being very rude to me.
When you run your tape back that you're taping me, you'll see that I still talk calm. I never yelled at you.
Well, you are calm now when you have started being taken in the video, but before when you were talking to me, you were not all this.
I was talking to porn. I was being talked to.
You even told me that there are people who plan things because they want the hotel to do this, the hotel to do that. You're telling me this?
No, I'm telling you that there's things that people do.
Well, sir, right now things have happened with me, and if you're talking to me about any people doing things, then that means you're addressing me.
If I told you I didn't address you, you can't take it as me addressing you. I told you, no, not your family. I'm speaking in general. If you take it that way, then that's on you. But if I tell you I'm not talking about your family, you can't take it that way.
Well, then why would you even bring that thing up? Because I am not.
You can't take it that way.
Well, then why would you even bring that thing up? Because I am not like that.
Same way you brought up it was a can in your room. You stayed overnight. It's a can in your room. How do we know that the can is not yours? We don't. But I'm here to serve you.
Why would I call to complain about a can? I mean, did I complain about the dusty room? No, because I just thought maybe that's the way you guys are. We just thought we were staying here for 2 days. Let's just stay and leave. That's the reason we did not even put our clothes in the closet.
All I said was you are always right.
Well, that's any guess, sir.
I'm here to resolve your issue. I left to resolve the issue, and you call me back over a can. I offered the can back, and you tell me where I need to place it. That's like kind of belittling me, like I need to do exactly what you say when you say do.
I'm not saying you need to do exactly what you
So I offered you the can that you asked for back.
Here.
You telling me where I need to put it at.
All right, so
all I'm trying to do is make your family.
That's just because I don't want to touch that can.
That's the only thing. Nobody's trying to belittle you.
No, exactly.
She's trying to tell you.
But she said to me.
No. That thing
you picked it up. I didn't ask you to pick it up.
There's nothing personal
exactly.
about it.
The can was lying there on the floor.
You're
you picked it up. I did not ask you to pick it up, right? I did not ask you to pick up the can. You picked up the can. So when you had it in your hand, all I said was, please place it back there. I don't want to touch it.
So don't take anything personally.
It's nothing about you. Is place the can right there. That's how you said it to me.
No, that's because she did not want to touch the can.
Because I did not want to touch the can.
She did not want to touch the can.
I mean, I even told my kids not to touch the can. It was lying there.
I am here to resolve issues and make your family happy. That's all I try to do when I came here to this room.
Okay.
I've never once been rude to you. I never yelled.
Sir.
I never used swear words.
I'm not saying that you use swear words, but yes, you have been pretty rude in talking to me. All I'm trying to tell you is that please resolve the issue and you can take the can back. I don't need that can.
Okay, so I'm going to have to ask you and your family if you will mind to leave the room for 20 to 30 minutes and we clean both of your rooms from back to front.
We just came back from outside.
You asked me to resolve an issue. I'm here to resolve the issue. I'm asking you politely if your family would like to leave the room and we'll clean your room out completely to satisfy whatever it is your problem is.
When you started, I told you in the beginning, I have my mother-in-law with me. She's 70 years old. She's tired. We've been out for almost 9 hours, right?
Yes.
Your hotel had 11 hours to resolve the issue, which they did not, right? Because they knew it since 6:30 in the morning that the can's been here. There was nothing that was given to me until 8:45 or 9 o'clock when we were leaving and we were told to switch the room, which I said is not possible because we were leaving.
Correct.
Now my mother-in-law is resting. You don't want me to wake her up, get her out. She's 70. I'm not going to do that to her. Right? I cannot. It's hard.
That's understandable. So what I'm saying to you is if you're saying your sheets, if you're saying your carpet, and you're saying there's garbage, there's no other way to get these things done if you don't allow us to do those things. This is the thing that we're...
This Karen wants to have her cake and eat it too. This is what it seemingly feels like here. She wants to have these issues resolved, but she wants them to be resolved in her way, not the way the hotel usually resolves these issues. And so this guy goes through multiple different ways of potentially resolving the issue, and she's not happy with any of them. Something tells me she may have been trying to bargain for a free stay at the hotel for the night, but wasn't actually going to ask for it. She was hoping to just be offered to her on a silver platter for these little issues. And it's just like, the guy's going to take out the can, get rid of the rubbish, and you just complain, no, leave it here until you resolve this issue. And then it's just a big back and forth that really goes absolutely nowhere. Like, the patience on the worker here is absolutely amazing to just be able to listen to this person go on about the same thing for, what, 10, 12 minutes onwards, and by the sounds of it, the clips kept going, but there was no more clips after the first 4. It's just completely wild that watching people be like this. Like, this guy's been trying to resolve this issue for you. He gave you multiple different options and you refused to take any of them. And then his last resort's like, okay, fine. If you can all leave the room for like 20-30 minutes, we'll clean it the hell out for you. And then that's that. Issue resolved. And she couldn't even do that. Yes, I get it. Your mother's old. She's probably not willing to do too much movement. But at the same time, if you're not willing to work with the guy to get these issues resolved, then you're not going to get anywhere. And okay, I'm sorry, but I just have to interrupt the other little bit here just before we move on. The customer is not always right. That is a stupid mindset that's been put into people a very long time ago that is still kept up to this day, even though in so many cases the customer is entirely wrong. This Karen seems to be having a bit of bad luck with McDonald's this day and decides to call up corporate and go off at them on the phone, and then afterwards still expect her order.
Two ladies walked straight past me, didn't even acknowledge anything. You could walk straight past, didn't even say, can we help you? That's the type of business you run. A lot of you in here are absolutely disgusting. And you're talking to me about respect? Me? I've got a reason why I'm angry. They don't have reasons to f*** an order when you read it off the bloody piece of paper. Do I make a valid point? Do I? Excuse me. Do I make a valid point? You get me, but you pretty much get me and you're saying, I kiss my ass, I don't give a shit about you. Anyway, clearly you're not going to do what I do, that's fine. I'll have my order, please. I'll have two large double cheeseburger meals. Make sure they're done properly, hot and fresh. I want them in 5 minutes.
She wants her cake and eat it. She wants to have her cake and eat it too. Absolutely brilliant woman over here. She's just like, oh, they stuffed up my order. So instead of like just being like, hey, you missed this and letting them actually have a chance to fix it, let me call up corporate and start screaming my head off at them for some dumb flipping reason. And then afterwards, still accept my order from everyone else being that like, what? You absolutely crazy? Also, this feels like Australia, ain't gonna lie. Here we have a comedy show event being held in a neighborhood by what I can gather from what was said in the clip. That might not be 100% correct either. Anyway, a Karen neighbor was not happy about the noise being created by this event, so she decides to take it upon herself to go out there and knock the mic around, do some various other messy things over it.
You, whoever's smiling, do you know what it's like to watch somebody drop dead of a heart attack? Well, you know what? You're not funny. This isn't funny. Become neighbors. No, you cannot. This is not a commercial venue. Shut the up. Go to hell.
Yeah, she's a comic. It's cool. It's oh God. Oh.
I got a video. Oh my God.
Yes, because stealing a microphone is going to work so well in your favor when there's a huge audience watching you do that exact same thing. It's almost like there's a very high chance that someone's recording in the crowd. Oh wait, someone did. Ah, well, that's a bit of a shame. Good thing you didn't manage to get away with running away with the microphone, because that probably would have been a bit of a issue for you depending on the microphone itself, and it looks like to be a wireless one, which those things tend to be $200, $300, $400, you know, it only costs a bit of money and could potentially get you in a bit of trouble for stealing it. You know, don't worry about it. It's totally not gonna be a massive issue that was so not worth the time that you wasted dealing with this. In this next clip, we got a Karen who doesn't want to give the common courtesy of letting a truck get around a corner.
This woman is refusing to back up. She came and pulled up right when I was making my turn. She refused to back up. She refuses to make a right turn. So now I'm stuck because I can't back up because there are kids right here. And this is her right here. This is her. Well, you're acting like one. Where you're using foul language, that's inappropriate. I just need you to go in that parking spot right there or make a right-hand turn.
I need you to stop acting like you're a cop, dude. You have no
I'm not.
authority over me. You're the one that's...
Ma'am, I'm trying to show you the most respect.
You're blocking the entire exit.
I'm trying...
We're on fire right now. Your company would be sued, not me, you. Move.
Back your car up, ma'am. I know you don't need to, but can you? Okay, thanks. Can you please? No, absolutely not. Look at what you got. You had everybody backed up right here. I'm filming. You're acting like a child. You're acting like a child. Back your car up. Just back up. Just back up, ma'am. Back your car up.
Can I help you back up?
No, because it's unsafe for the kids, man.
Yeah, I know.
It's unsafe for the kids.
But if I watch for you, I can watch for you and tell you.
No, she's got to move, bro.
Okay. You're in the right, man. So.
I know. I appreciate it, man.
What's her big argument?
When I was making my turn, then she came speeding up, and she did, now she's causing a big scene. And people like this. Oh, there we go. That's all you had to do. That's all right. Have a nice day, ma'am. Have a great one. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
I mean, here's a good question. If you see a truck pulling around the corner with a long trailer, why are you trying to speed to get in their way? Like, I get it, it's annoying that trucks have to cut corners a little bit to get around them, but that's the way of life. It's kind of just common courtesy. Trucks have got to get somewhere. They kind of, 9 times out of 10, they're carrying the stuff that provides for the stock in shops and stuff on those lines that actually give you the ability to live. So maybe you need to just let the truck get through where it needs to get through and move on with your day. It would have literally only taken a few moments of reverse a little bit, give enough room for the truck to get around the corner, and then it would have been done, instead of spending the several minutes you've wasted arguing about it only to back up anyway. Like, it's genuinely one of those things, and personally this frustrates me a lot because it happens a lot with me when I'm driving around in the trolley truck. Just like going around the car park collecting trolleys. People just never give you the way to get through because you need a little bit bigger turning circle. So you kind of have to cut into the other lane to actually do a turn. And a lot of people don't give you the ability to do that because they either don't care or they assume you can somehow squeeze in a normal car slot despite the fact that you're longer than a regular vehicle. Let's get into it. In this clip, we've got an old man who's just been a bit of an ass towards the Taco Bell workers, and then, well, the entire workforce just gang up on him through the drive-thru.
Why did you come out with your own eyes and take a f***ing look?
She actually is outside. She can see right at you. Sir, if common sense will tell you to drive up as soon as you get a chance, but hey, common sense ain't that common.
Common sense?
Common sense, that's what I said.
You guys' heads are up your...
And so is yours. You don't smell that shit on your lip.
You have a good night, sir. Be blessed.
Yourself. Your asses are gonna
You
get
go
fired.
yourself and tell me
Your
how I
asses
feel.
are gonna get fired.
By who?
You can
People
come
I
happily
know.
take our place. We have Paul and two niggas.
Or you can happily kiss my ass. I'm good with either one.
Really? This kind of service at Taco Bell? Oh,
At this time of night with that type of attitude, yes, the fuck, sir.
no, because I didn't understand what you said you had or didn't.
Because you can't easily sit.
Well, you met your mash, old man. You met the people that are gonna take you down a peg to the point where you've only got one thing left to say: fuck you.